Whether they're trying or not, these queens bring the laughs. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most hilarious moments on RuPaul's Drag Race.
You're beautiful. Beautiful is
So beautiful is the adjective. I'm gonna put delicious. Is that an adjective? Yeah, that's a super adjective.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the funniest bits from Drag Race that leave us cackling. We're basing our choices on a mix of amazing insults, amusing mistakes, and interactions that just bust us up.
I can't with you.
You ain't never did a beauty mask, girl?
Obviously not.
Number 10. How's your head? Miss Fame kept bringing up her intrusive thoughts to the judges, so RuPaul tried to earn some smiles with a classic double entendre.
I'm just wanting to get past my own head.
How is your head?
I'm thinking a lot, and I know you guys can see that. I don't even know how to turn off my thinker.
The joke hilariously went right over Fame's head though, which left Michelle Visage to comically fill in the punchline on more than one occasion.
How's your head?
It hurts. I can barely hear a thing inside this muff.
While the oblivious reactions provided a comedy all their own, Ru still made a teaching moment out of these blunders. Whether Fame was still unaware or just being sassy, her bizarre response to RuPaul's advice left the host and viewers in stitches.
Miss Fame, how's your head?
Fine.
As one of the few running gags from Drag Race history, there was a surprising amount of laughs to be had from How's Your Head?
Miss Fame, how's your head?
I've never had any complaints.
I got it! I am so proud of you.
It took me weeks.
Number 9. Roxy's Shaw and Sequenced Gown. While Roxy Andrews wore plenty of fancy outfits on Drag Race, she didn't always know what to actually call them.
When life is bringing you down, put on a shiny sequins gown.
Case in point was her hysterical pluralization of sequin, which caused a whole music challenge to stop dramatically.
Sequin dress, I think is what you mean.
I say sequins dress.
Roxy's insistence about the pronunciation was goofy to watch, but it was funnier as she realized she was wrong.
A sequin is one. Sequence is plural.
Her silly misunderstanding of the word sash, however, was unbelievable enough to throw Michelle Visage into a giggle fit.
We wear the shawl!
Cut. What's a shaw?
Roxy's laughable attempts to correct herself were also embarrassing enough that she pricelessly read herself for it. Roxy smiled through both incidents, though, and showed that she had the humor to take things in stride.
Oh God, this isn't another sequence moment, is it?
I'm afraid so, honey.
Number 8. Monique Hart can't cartwheel.
We all remember the infamous Cartwheel from season 10.
Monique Hart amusingly bombed a cartwheel in season 10, so she looked hilariously freaked out at the idea of doing more on All Stars. While Trinity the Tuck and Monet Exchange delivered sloppy attempts of the move, Monique's repeated flops were just too ridiculous. As her fear ruined her composure, she ludicrously bailed out of cartwheels like they would kill her. Trinity's cackling reaction was endlessly contagious as well, but it was Monique's absurd arm waving that really had us losing it.
Yeah, it's this arm.
The fact that they opted to remove the cartwheel altogether only upped the comedy of her fails too. It was Monique's utter lack of coordination, however, that had us coming back to this gaffe.
It's not gonna happen.
Number 7. Look how orange you look. Coco Montrese and Alyssa Edwards had been feuding all of season 5, so a simple joke from Alyssa comically sent them into a spat.
Miss Coco, you're gonna have to do a little bit more pink in the eye.
Well, you concerned about what's going on over here when you need to be worried about what's going on over there with that same makeup you've been running on the runway every single time.
Since the mocking got serious far too quickly, Edwards amazingly read Coco's obscene makeup color.
Girl, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
The dig was so blunt and hysterical that we couldn't look at Montrese after without laughing. Their catty attitudes were also so over the top that the other queens were howling like school children. And it was hard to keep a straight face with Coco's overly aggressive comebacks.
Okay, you're taking it personal. I'm joking.
Oh, now I'm not joking, bitch.
Though fights have always been entertaining on Drag Race, Alyssa's outlandish comments here cemented this as one of the show's silliest.
No, I took that picture because you couldn't do the job, bitch.
Number 6. Party.
So what happened this week? I don't know. I guess all I can say is I really want to stay. And I think I deserve to stay.
After Alaska won so many challenges on All Stars, her one late misstep on the season had her up for elimination. Though she laid out plenty of reasons to send her home, she made an impassioned plea to Katya to save her. Despite the emotional words, however, Katya comically responded like she didn't care. Her smirk was especially hard not to laugh at too, since it was added to how uncharacteristically mean she was being.
I need to go to the end of this competition. I need to. Party.
Katya's unusually positive choice of words was so unexpected as well, which was equally shocking and entertaining for viewers. Plus, this kind of messing around is exactly why Katya was so fun to watch.
My heart is sinking. I think my spleen is going to explode.
Number 5. RuPaul versus Tammie Brown.
You forgot it. It's not because you forgot that you were amazing.
Tammie Brown had a serious bone to pick with the judges when she came on the first Drag Race reunion episode.
Yes, you both call me losers. And I don't see you out there walking children in nature.
Her tantrum over critique set RuPaul off and turned their whole exchange into a ridiculous shouting match. As Ru argued that she was focusing on the negatives, Tammie fired back in the most confusing way possible. Her strange example of saint-like behavior was so hilariously unrelated that it became impossible to forget. She even inexplicably tried to read RuPaul's language, and then upped the laughs with an absurdly smug face.
Don't blame me for that. That's your fucking responsibility.
Use your mouth.
With so many goofy comments, this fight was comedic gold through and through. Number 4. Jesus is a Biscuit. Explanation.
Jesus is a biscuit, won't let him sop you up.
Did she just say a biscuit?
Yeah.
What's that mean, Jesus is a biscuit?
Though Latrice Royale's fellow queens had enjoyed her classic phrase, Jesus is a biscuit all season, they didn't know what it meant. But upon hearing that no one even knew what sopping up was, Latrice insulted the lack of cultural awareness with an amusingly specific call-out.
Y'all so white and Anglo-Saxon and
While her reads during the explanation were already funny, her ability to use Anglo-Saxon in a joke was undeniably rich, and Dita's overly eccentric response to sopping it up was silly enough to have us smirking. It was Latrice's humorous reactions to everyone and the silly nature of her answers, though, that kept us laughing at this moment.
you know about sopping it up with a
Oh,
biscuit?
you take the biscuit after when it's on your plate and you go,
That's sopping it up.
that's sopping it. Yes, I know how to sop it up, girl.
Number 3. Hello, 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 Christine.
Hello, 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 Christine. I'm not a regular dad. I'm a cool dad.
For a parody acting challenge based on Get Out, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo had to play a zany father. Her first lines were so bland, though, that Ross Matthews encouraged her to ham it up.
I can try dorky. Let's do dorky.
Action.
Hello, hello, hello.
Her wacky voice, however, was hysterical simply because it sounded more like a Muppet than a real person. While we were already laughing at Vanjie's first voice, her nasally attempt to fix it had us cackling more than the grumbling one.
Soften it a little bit.
Duly noted.
And action.
Hello, 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 Christine.
Her unpredictable mistakes actually improved her TV correspondent role in the season, but her fumble was actually funnier than the final product. Regardless of what she got right and wrong, Vanjie's weird delivery helped this challenge entertain viewers endlessly.
Hello, 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 Christine. I'm no regular dad. I'm a cool dad. I watch Drag Race every night.
Number 2. Back rolls. Tempers were flaring backstage after a Snatch game, which saw Alyssa Edwards read J. Jolie for being fake.
You're a phony amateur
To you,
girl.
because you're a mean
phony
girl.
Amateur.
You're a mean girl.
Girl, you're a joke.
So despite her usually chipper demeanor, Jade hit back with a sly dig at Alyssa's body.
Girl, if I was
I
going to
judge
judge
you on
anyone,
your
I judge you on that body where the
I would
shoulders
ju-
should match them hips, but they
can say all-
don't.
The sidebar from Coco and the music were priceless already, and then we heard an unexpectedly harsh burn. Alyssa's melodramatic reaction was so excessive and ludicrous that it had us crying with laughter.
Did we not get a clear-ass vision of what was above us?
I was thinking it. Jade said it.
Given her penchant for insults, Edwards' utterly shocked reaction to taking one herself was a funny change of pace. The sheer comedy of Alyssa's face in the moment, however, is why this Drag Race gem has been immortalized in Drag Race history.
Girl, you had rolls all over the place in the back. It was disgusting.
Back rolls. This little queen is trying to really come for me today. Enough.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
If y'all send me home, it was rigged. Riga Morris, girl. It was Riga Morris, girl.
Who's Morris?
New York City.
Oh, New York City. Okay,
Yes.
home for you, yes?
Home for me.
That's Tokyo.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I already lost.
the fashion when she hits the floor.
Okay. I'm lost. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta.
Yes.
Yes, Mama. Come on.
Pull it down, baby.
Let us see.
Wait, how do you not know what you're signing up for? You already did this, girl.
Oh.
Well, come on, Teletubby. Teleport us to Mars.
Number 1, McBitch.
What is the original name?
Macbeth.
Macbeth? I don't even know what Macbeth is, honestly.
While drag has been part of Shakespeare performances for a long time, you wouldn't have known it watching Drag Race's Macbeth parody. Though there were plenty of funny drag-based rhymes, it was more comical to hear the queens stumble through their lines.
The spirit.
The spirits have spoken. We saw it in a dream.
All of Jasmine Masters' sassy phrases combined with her stiff performance created unintentional comedy of its own.
Head cheerleader.
Head cheerleader.
However, it was Pearl's flat delivery and delayed entries that hit a level of so bad it's good humor.
Cheerleader tryouts are happening today.
Yes, it deserved the laughable slow clap, but this sketch became entertaining on repeat viewings for its incredible mediocrity. Whether the editing added to this train wreck or not, we couldn't turn away.
It was a domino effect. This person screwed up, and then this person screwed up, and then this person doesn't know what to do. It's a mess.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.